Ike, it seems like just a couple days ago we were asking you about a center who had his breakout game. Do you have any more posts we need to know about?
Robo. Yeah, don't forget Robo. He's coming, man. He's just a freshman, but we feel like he's very skilled. So today was Connor's day. Like last game was Val's day, but yeah, Robo, he's gonna have his day pretty soon.
Connor's got kind of a different game than anybody else on your team. Do you have to sort of remind yourself to enter it into the post every now and then?
Nah, because it's so open. Because you see Connor and how big he is. When he gets into the post and when he seals his man, you just got to give him the ball because that's basically an automatic 2 points.
Connor, could you tell pretty early on that you were sort of feeling it down there today?
I mean, like, I got a great pass from him on one of the transition plays, and that really got me going and getting in my groove. And like this is my breakout game. It's just because it's the first time that I've gotten rhythm, really. So that's all thanks to Ike.
Do you still feel like you're sort of working yourself back into shape after missing some time, or is this the Connor we expect?
I mean, after every injury, conditioning is going to get hit a little bit, so I still have a little bit to get back to 100%, but I believe that I'm way ahead of schedule and I'm making great progress.
Q, do you think this is a luxury you guys have this year that necessarily didn't have last year? 3 or 4 big guys you can kind of count on night in and night out.
Yeah, definitely, especially with Val, because Val's a big-time shot blocker, something we didn't have last year. And Connor is a good offensive player. He got great moves. He's had soft hands, so we're definitely better with our bigs than last year.
You think that creates more opportunities for the guards and the other guys on the team?
Yeah, because they double down a lot on Connor and Val, so they do a good job of kicking it back out for guards to get open threes.
Even considering the opponent, what does it say about this team that you're able to not have Josh and still win pretty handily?
I feel like that shows how deep we are and how talented we can be. Josh is a great player, double-doubles every night, but without him, we still ended up winning by about 17, I think. So I think that shows you that we have the ability to go next man up. Since Josh was out, Connor just stepped in and just had himself a great game offensively and did the things he had to do to help us win. So I think that shows everyone how deep we can be.
Q, this isn't the first time you guys have built a really big lead and still won the game, but seen the lead kind of diminish late in the game. What do you guys have to do to be able to keep your foot on the pedal?
We just have to listen to Coach more. He talks about stepping our foot on the gas every time we have a big lead, and so we have to do a better job of pushing it out more, whether it's getting stops or just making open buckets.
Connor, we saw an array of hook shots today from you. Is there anything left in kind of the bag of tricks you're waiting to break out?
Well, Coach Rob has been working on my face-up game, so maybe someday I'll get to show that off sometime.
Did you know going into tonight that without Josh you were going to get a lot of looks?
Well, I knew that it was going to be someone's opportunity, and I mean, we just happen to have great guards that look inside and can give great passes, so it just happened to be me today.
So without a student section, did you know you guys were going to have to bring your own energy tonight, or what was that?
Oh yeah, that was one of our keys for this game and next game, is to bring our own energy and pump ourselves up and get us going.
Connor, what's it been like to practice alongside guys like Val and Josh, and you think that's kind of improved your game in some aspects?
I mean, Josh he's everywhere, and he can score from everywhere, and so it's definitely frustrating sometimes in practice when you got to go out and help that, because he's just hitting that shot or that floater, and Val is just, he's sent my shot so many times off the court that it's just, it's really brought me a new aspect to my game where now I'm playing off my man, and instead of just being the big guy in junior college where I can finish over everybody.
When you guys were talking about your rehabilitation, was this a game on the schedule where you thought by this point you could play around 20 plus minutes, or was that a reaction to how you were feeling on the court?
It was definitely a reaction to how I was playing on the court. I mean, Coach, he isn't going to guarantee anybody minutes. As you know, we have a really deep team. Everybody can play. Everybody's got game, and so he's going to play whoever is going. I know that if I came out bad, then it'd be someone else would be getting the minutes, and so yeah.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.